right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking. Buckle up, get ready for takeoff. Today, we're flying in the territory of books. We're going to talk about books. Now, I just made a video on the death of print media, but this is one format that I don't think is going to die. I think it will survive, and I'm going to go into the history of why I think it's going to survive. It will prevail, despite newspapers and magazines collapsing. The physical book, it will prevail. And so that's what we're going to talk about. So I got a little bit of a script and an outline in front of me. It's a good one too. Just enough to keep me focused, so I don't get scatterbrained and my videos end up being 1 hour long and you only see 10-15 minutes and you click off. So we're gonna work on that. We're gonna do better. And well, yes, there's an outline in front of me, but I still say what I want to say. I don't like following scripts. I really hate it. It just keeps me focused. So, wow. So why books? I've got one in my hand. I want to show it to you. Now, this book was my history book when I was a freshman in high school. I found this at a yard sale. I picked it up. Oh my God! I had this exact book when I was in the 9th grade. It's a history book, and it's unique, and I own it forever. You know, when you're holding it in your hand, there's so much information in here you can learn. Oh yeah, look at these pictures. I mean, you just learn so much from a book. Now, I know they got digital books, but there's just something, the power of a book in your hand. You have it. It doesn't disappear. If you have a digital book on Amazon, it could disappear tomorrow. This, I have it forever. There's something about it, something magical about these books. So people have been predicting the death of books. So people have always been predicting it. First came newspapers, then magazines, then radio, then television, then the internet, then smartphones, then tablets, now artificial intelligence, yet somehow books are still here. Of course they're still here. They're magical. There's just something about it. We have too many subscriptions. Do you really trust the oligarchs? No, I don't. The only thing I trust is my physical book. Remember that movie, The Book of Eli? Remember that movie? Books were power. And the villain in the Book of Eli was after one specific book, the Bible. Now, of all the books that the bad guy wanted, he wanted that one. Physical copy of the Bible. He wanted to use it to control people. He didn't want to use it for good purposes. So newspapers and magazines will slowly disappear into history, but books, physical books, will survive this digital revolution. Absolutely. You got to go back in history. The Gutenberg Revolution. So let's go back about 600 years. Before the printing press, every book had to be copied by hand. Imagine spending months, even years, writing one single Bible. The Bible took forever. Monks sat in monasteries, carefully copying every word. Books were so expensive that only kings, wealthy nobles, universities, and churches could own them. Knowledge belonged to the elite. See where I'm going with this? Knowledge belonged to the elite. So the oligarchs, the tech oligarchs, control the cloud. They control all the digital media. You really trust that? Really? When you could have a physical copy of something in your library. And if you're a prepper, this is vitally important. Every prepper has to have a library of physical books, how-to books. What if there's a natural disaster, the grid goes down? Well, if you got books on medicine, gardening, plumbing, heating, how to make furniture, how to build cabins. If you got a library of how-to books, man, knowledge will be power. You will be the most sought-after person. The Book of Eli was not far off. That movie, oh, good movie. Oh, God, it was good. Oh, then along came a German inventor named Johannes Gutenberg. Oh, he changed history. Oh, yeah. Around 1455, he printed what would become one of the most important books in human history. Still sought after today. I could get a replica of that. I thought about doing that as a prop, but I didn't do it. But I got my history books, so. But I can get a copy of the Gutenberg Bible, a replica. You sure can. The Gutenberg Bible. Yeah, it's popular. It wasn't the first thing ever printed, but it became the first major book printed using movable metal type. But it changed history. That one invention changed civilization forever. Hello? Is my mic still? Yeah, I think my... I think the deep freeze just... It kicks on and off. The AC kicks on and off too. That's what I'm hearing. Oh yeah. So, just like the internet would change history, the Gutenberg press changed history. I kid you not. It's like, look at what the internet has done. Now it's all mobile apps. Oh man, ideas for videos, I can't run out. My death series, I could do one on the death of privacy, the death of the internet, because it's controlled now by mobile apps. Everybody wants you to download an app. Oh my gosh, I could do a video just on subscriptions. Oh, because they drive me nuts. Too many of them. That's a whole nother topic. So, suddenly books could be produced much faster. Prices fell, most people learned to read. Oh, the elites didn't like people knowing how to read. They didn't like the idea of anyone becoming literate. They just didn't. Ideas spread across Europe. Scientists exchanged discoveries. Writers reached audiences they never could before. Kind of like today. Kind of like what I'm doing right now on YouTube. Did you know that back in the 80s and 90s, for me to do what I'm doing right now would cost me a fortune? Just production, not to mention airtime. Now, they did have cable access channels, but I think even then you had to pay a small fee. It wasn't much, but you still had to pay a fee. So, historians argue that Gutenberg's invention ranks alongside electricity, the steam engine, and the internet is one of the greatest technological breakthroughs in history. It is. Without printed books, the Renaissance, the Protestant Reformation, the Scientific Revolution, and perhaps even modern democracy would have looked very different. Okay, so now let's go to the difference between newspapers and books. Let's fast forward today. Why our newspapers going belly up, but a book stays forever. Well, newspapers exist to tell you what happened yesterday. Throw it away, it's old news. Nobody gives a shit. Magazines tell you what's happening this month. You're done with it, throw it away, nobody cares, right? But books aren't built around today's headlines. Books are timeless. This history book, timeless. You know, I went to church not that long ago, and I was shocked at how few people actually carried a physical Bible. Next time you go to a house of worship, pay attention to that. How many people are carrying a physical Bible? An actual Bible. Doesn't matter which version. Just a physical Bible. And how many of them are just reading it on their phone? I'm serious. So, if I buy a newspaper today, tomorrow it's old news. True. If I buy a history book, it's still valuable 20 years later. I got a history book right here on the floor. Here it is. My 9th grade history book. Still have it. Well, I found it at a yard sale. You can read all about the Indians, read all about American history. There's so much information in here. And nobody can ever take it away. I own it. It's permanent. Just like that. That's what I love about it. It's just timeless and forever. It's getting hot on this jacket. I got one more video to make after this, and then I'll be down to go edit them all. So if I buy Lord of the Rings or To Kill a Mockingbird or a favorite biography, those stories don't expire. That's true. I love my Hardy Boys. So books are different. A lot of people still... So comment below. What's your favorite book? Who's your favorite author? You like having it in your hand. There's no replacing it. So yeah, I use tablets. I'm using a tablet to record this video. I'm gonna edit it. I use AI. It helps me with my thumbnails. Helps me with my basic outline I've got right in front of me, and I'll tell you. But you're still getting a real person. Yes, I've got an outline. Yes, I use it to help with thumbnails, but I'm still a real person, a real online persona. It just keeps me focused. Like I said, it keeps me focused. Even pastors use outlines when they give a sermon. True. Yes, I use the internet. Digital books are incredibly convenient. They're convenient, but I will never use a digital book. Actually, I'm trying to listen to one called Janesville, Wisconsin, but maybe I'll just get a physical copy of that book. I can listen to it on Spotify, but audiobooks are okay every once in a while. Yes, I've listened to them on occasion, but I still like reading it, having it in my hand. There's something about it. It's not this. That's why audiobooks never really took off. Think about it. I mean, they're here, they exist, but they never really took off like you thought they would. They haven't. It's like a few people like it, but most like me. I prefer to have it in my hand. Really, I do. So, convenience doesn't always replace experience. Think about vinyl records. Streaming almost killed them, yet millions of people still buy vinyl. I'm going to make a special video on vinyl. That'll be my next video. We're getting ready to film. I know it kind of contradicts what I'm telling you right now, but yeah, vinyl records are making a comeback. Because holding an album feels different. It does. Oh my God. And I lost the bid for that Led Zeppelin album I wanted to get. I wanted it so badly. I lost the bid to get it. Oh well, I'll keep my eyes peeled. The artwork is bigger. The ritual is different. It's personal. Like reading a book, it's an experience. It's like the never-ending story. When Bastian opened up the book, he became part of the story. It's one of my favorite movies. Traumatizing to see Artax sink into the swamps of sadness, but still. There's something, like I said, there's something magical. You turn the pages, you feel the weight, smell the paper. Oh, a bookshelf. I've got that video shelf, bookshelf in the studio. Oh yeah, there's some new artwork. I'm going to replace probably this behind me. I don't know yet. I may actually... I have this thing full of cereal boxes. It's a puzzle that someone put together. Oh, it'd be great background decor. I wonder... I may use it for the other studio. Now I usually just have a bookshelf, but having that in the background... Yeah. A bookshelf tells your story. Visitors can see what you've read. Your children might someday inherit those books. An e-book file can't do that in quite the same way. An e-book can disappear. The tech oligarchs have control. They control what you see and hear. But when you have a physical book, they can't control that. They can't. That puts the power back in your hand. What's your favorite childhood book? Was it Charlotte's Web, The Chronicles of Narnia? Maybe a Bible handed down by your grandparents. Those aren't just books, they're memories. Yeah. Sometimes the notes written in the margins become more valuable than the words themselves. One of my favorite books growing up was Charlotte's Web, The Boxcar Children. Oh, the Boxcar Children. Oh. Will AI replace authors? No. No and no. Artificial intelligence can already help write stories. It can summarize books. It can recommend books. It can even generate entire novels. Yeah, I'd rather a person do it. There's something about a personal touch to something. You see what I'm saying? Well, people don't simply buy books for information. They buy books because they want to connect with another human mind. Exactly. Libraries will change, but not disappear. Yeah, I haven't been to a public library in a long time. Libraries are evolving now. Many now lend digital books. Some offer podcasts, they do. Why physical libraries continue serving communities? Why? Because people still value quiet places filled with books. That's true. Collectors. There's another reason books aren't disappearing. Collectors, first editions, signed copies, leather-bound classics, limited editions. Some books become family heirlooms. Exactly. I just like the power of holding it in your hand. There's something about that. So, technology changes, formats change, businesses rise and fall. We just had a newspaper go belly up here in the Ozarks. Many magazines may eventually become entirely digital. I'm amazed that magazine racks still exist, but books are different. Books have survived dictators, wars, economic depressions, television, the internet. They have survived everything. Remember in the Never-Ending Story, Bastian goes into this bookstore, met the Mr. Coriander. Books don't like noises. They'll go beep, 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 boop, 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 beep, beep, beep. I smell small rectangular objects. They're called books. And Bastian was going off all the books that he's read. So, that's a good movie, by the way. For nearly 6 centuries since Gutenberg changed the world, People have continued reaching for a physical book, and they always will. It's an experience, like listening to a record album, an entire album. So what do you think? Comment below. What is your favorite book? Do you think books will disappear? Well, we're up to 20 minutes. It helps to have somewhat of an outline in front of me. It does really help keep me focused. I kid you not. Now, before we say au gratin, we got to go. Come on. Now, we read the comments from that video. Let's go to... Let's see, did the death of radio. Let's see. How many comments on the death of television? There's 4 comments here. Let's read some of your comments. Your captain needs to do better. Okay. Dave Gass says, Captain, or is it Clark? Clarky is my handle. Clarky417. Do you have Wi-Fi at your house? Working on it. Supposed to have it by tonight. I stream all my, Linda says I stream all my movies on TV. I haven't watched local TV shows for a few years. This is from The Death of Television. Yeah, The Death of Television. Yeah. I have Amazon. I have YouTube Premium. Regular TV, commercial TV. Oh, I don't watch it. Dave says, you can tell me I'm a liar, but the still at the beginning of many of your videos is not just your picture. It seems like you are morphing Tom Cruise with you together. Oh, you mean I look like Tom Cruise? I don't look nothing like Tom Cruise. I don't think it looks like Tom Cruise. Nah, I don't think so. Yeah, I do enhance my thumbnails. Yes, but everybody does it. So let's go ahead and give him a like there. Do a like and a heart there. Another Linda. I can't pronounce her last name. I will look into the friends button from Facebook. Good tip. Oh, the friends button. That's the button you push at the bottom of your screen. It should eliminate most of the slop. You're only going to see posts from your friends. That's it. So, okay, we read a few comments. We are trying better to respond to your comments. So, you know the routine. Like, comment, share, like, comment, subscribe. Hype this video if you can. And if you want to send it for just $1.99, you can hit that little thank you button. If I can just get 1 million people to do that, I'd have it made. Oh, yeah. One. Just, oh well. It's hard to say au revoir. So, au gratin. Au gratin, everybody. We got one more video to do, and it's getting hot in this jacket. Oh, I gotta turn the fan on. It's hard to say au revoir. So, au gratin. Au gratin, everybody. Au gratin. Uh-oh. It's my magic finger. You know what I'm getting ready to do, right? It's getting ready to go for that magic button on this magic 9th generation iPad. And here we go.
It's only you. It's back for me, babe. It's only you. Don't need a dance away. It's only you. Don't need a dance. It's only you.
really good. I promise you.